I just wanted to come on here and say this real quick because I've always been thinking about this and contemplating talking about this over the past week, but I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings or anything, but I'm just going to come and say it. I've been noticing the spiritual community on YouTube or the internet or whatever is really being misinformed, and there's so many, I'm not going to say any names, but there's so many YouTubers right now that are in the spiritual community who are doing the exact opposite of what they should be doing, which is helping us understand this spirituality comes from God. This spirituality comes from the Holy Spirit. And with that, not only are they not talking about that, but they're getting thousands of followers, thousands of people in their comments starting to understand in a way that black people or melanated beings, right, are more, in a way, I don't want to say this wrong, they're pretty much saying like black people or melanated beings are gods compared to white people who are just regular human beings. Or they're saying like, to be, if you're a melanated person, meaning you have black skin, or I don't even know whatever, if you're a melanated person or a black person, you are in a way a god compared to the other people. Now listen, I get why they would want to bring stuff like that up, because they're trying to give reason to why, black people have forever been enslaved. Like, yes, people of color have definitely been on this planet before. Well, no, I wouldn't say planet. Have definitely owned territories in many countries before Europeans have. But the idea that some of these people out here are starting to believe that black people in any way, and this is coming from a black person, as you can tell, that some people are believing that black people are in any way higher than white people or any other race, is incredible. There's only one race, and that's the human race. And that human race was made by God. In the Bible, God made man and woman. I'm not even going to get into the transgender and that stuff, but God made man and woman. There's not one person in the Bible that I can think of that's even described as black or white. No, that's like what? So I just feel like if you're white, if you're a Caucasian, whatever you want to use, don't stop having to rely on YouTubers. Stop questioning YouTubers and asking them questions like, oh, I'm a white, because I see comments all the time like, I'm a white dude, I'm really spiritual, I'm a believer in God, blah, blah, blah. Do I have a chance of being saved, or do I have a chance of being a god like you guys? Or am I going to be protected from the sun? It's like, bro, you have to understand, there is no color. First of all, black and white are not even colors. I'm not even black. When we call each other like, oh, that's a black dude, that's a black, first of all, I'm not black, my nigga, I'm brown. As you can tell, I have brown skin, but that's a whole other story. But I just wanted to, I want y'all to really understand that God didn't make people thinking, okay, they're going to be black, they're going to be white, they're going to be from here, they're going to be from here. Bro, he made man and he made woman. The idea that we're continuing to divide each other and say that some black people, let's say that all black people or melanated people are gods compared to the others, is the exact thing the devil wants. Stop dividing each other. Stop it. For real. Like, stop it, man. And I'm not trying to sound angry or anything. This is true. This is true and utter positivity coming from me right now. This is the Holy Spirit talking through me, and I feel like I have to share this message because, I don't know, it's like I used to be, and I always do this when I say spiritual community, because I used to be a dude who came from depression, who came from suicidal thoughts every day, to a point where I became spiritual, or started understanding the universe, started believing in myself, started believing in the universe. And I would literally always be meditating and thinking, okay, universe, thank you for everything. And then I started understanding that universe that I'm thinking in my head, all this talking, all these thoughts, is from God. So I went from depression, nothing, to a little bit of thoughts, to spirituality, to understanding the spirituality and what it comes from. And I think that's what people are a lot of people online or in the world who I may not even know about are failing to understand, is they're getting stuck in this little spiritual realm where they're thinking it ends there. Like, no, this spirituality, where do you think this comes from, Where do you think the spirituality comes from? So there's a lot of YouTubers that I'm seeing are going around spreading messages about black people, and it's time that they go and ascend to, because they're saying we're Anunnaki gods. I don't know if you've heard about that. Listen, bro. And I always go on these YouTubers' accounts in their comments to go type stuff like Jesus is the only way, and trying to, like, I always tell myself this, I'm literally doing everything I can to infiltrate that community, or infiltrate YouTube in a way, and help people understand. The more you continue to think about color, the more you continue to think about race, you're just appealing to what the devil wants. This is the most important time right now, and because of that, there is so much misinformation going around. You need to seriously go within and stop going to YouTubers, stop going to people who you believe are prophets, whether they are or not, and asking questions as if you need their answers, you need their responses. Like, you can't move on in life without having to hear what they say. No, go within. Once you go within, you understand who you're talking to. So I just wanted to come on here and say that, because it just bothers me every day, man. I've talked to my girlfriend about this, because like 6 months ago, I wouldn't, if you were to come and tell me like, oh, Julius, you're spiritual, do you understand that God exists? Do you understand that the reason you meditate, the reason you have thoughts and all that is because that's God communicating with you? I would have been like, you're crazy. It's all about the universe. It's all about nature. God doesn't exist. I mean, he might. But now that I really get it, I have to do everything I can. I'm sorry I'm yelling. I just get like, this is how I get when I talk about stuff like this. I just have to do everything I can to spread this message, because I came from this. I came from those people watching YouTube videos, depending on people, asking them their opinions, commenting like, am I doing this right? Am I special? Am I a god? Like, go within, people. Please, 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 please go within. Pick up a Bible. Go get you a Bible. I know those are words you'll probably never, like, it's crazy when I think about it, because society and a lot of people, if you tell them to go get a Bible, they're going to be like, okay. But I'm not saying that for everyone, just for the most part. And I wouldn't even say for the most part, just, you know, it happens. Even if it's one person saying, I'm not going to pick up the Bible, that's bad enough. And I'm going to do everything I can to just spread this message, man, because I don't want y'all thinking, and remember, this is coming from a black person, whatever you want to call me. You see my skin. This is coming from me. This ain't just some random dude going on YouTube, posting a video on YouTube talking about anything. You know, I wouldn't be doing this if I really didn't see what's going on. And what is going on is people are looking at so many YouTubers like they're prophets, and it's like, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Go within, bro. Meditate, but don't meditate thinking that it's just you meditating. You have to understand that the idea that you're being able to even meditate is because of God. The idea that you have a mind and thoughts to be able to sit down peacefully and meditate and reflect on the day. Where do you think that reflection comes from? How do you think you're able to even reflect, you know? So I would just say, go within, man. Just go within. So I just thought of this while watching that. I'm going to add this, but just remember, bro, and whether you know this or not, which I hope you would know, and if you don't, like I said, go pick up a Bible, do some research. And I don't want to say that as like, oh, it's your responsibility, which it is, but I also will be providing scriptures and all that from the Bible and all that. I don't want to just leave you on your journey, you know. I want to help as much as possible. But I'm just saying, you have to understand, bro, after, not only do we all descend from one person, God creating all of us in his image, but also when, after the days of Noah, we all came from Noah. So to say that any race is above is just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. So it's like, I don't know. Just go within, boys and girls and men and women. I don't know. Just go within. I know I probably said I was going to be done after that last one, but I'm really going to end today's video, which is, this isn't necessary. I mean, you could consider this a prayer / motivational talking. I always, like, when I pray, I always, you know, communicate with God. I see it as communication, a relationship, rather than just, oh, I'm about to pray. You never think about it, like, never go into praying like, oh, it's time to pray. Oh, it's that time of the day to pray. Just like some people go to church, like, oh, it's time to go to church. time to go to church on Sunday, and then the rest of the days you're doing all ungodly stuff. But when you look at prayer, you shouldn't, when you really, really have a relationship with Jesus Christ, I guarantee you, I don't even have to say this when you have a real relationship, but you understand that it's more than just, oh, it's time to pray. Oh, it's time to thank God for the day. Oh, it's time to go to sleep. All right, I got to pray. Like, no, it's just going to come out whenever, bro. When you're so connected with our Father, bro, any time of the day, you would just want to pray. Any time of the day, whether you're driving, whether you're taking a shower, literally any time of the day, you're just going to want to be like, oh, I want to pray about this. Or I want to talk to him about this. Because I always see it as not just praying, but you're really talking, you're conversing. And like I said, once you have that beautiful relationship, which all of you have with him, you're just yet to find that out, you will really understand it's more than just prayer. It's more than just a couple of words. Oh, Father, thank me for the day. You know, like, no, it's so much powerful than that, man. Like I said, you'll find yourself praying at any moment, any time. And I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot what the main point of this was, because my mind just got stuck to the prayer thing. Like I said, my mind is always just going random places. But yeah, now that I'm bringing this up, don't ever, even meditating, don't look at it like, oh, it's time to go meditate, because that's how you begin. But once you really start to get into it, it won't be a thing where it's like, you know, when you're hungry, you gotta go eat. You have to go eat at that time when you're hungry. Like, no, this will be all day, every day. You'll be having thoughts, oh, I want to pray, I want to talk to God, I want to talk to Jesus Christ, I want to thank him for the day, you want to thank him for everything. You're literally going to find yourself thanking God for allowing you to sit on a chair. Like, literally, I be thanking God all the time, like, thank you for allowing me to be in this couch right now, in this comfortable situation, as some people in wherever don't even have couches. Some people don't even have a bed. Some people don't even have something to sit on. So, you know, like I said, you just find yourself wanting to always talk to God, man. Always communicating with not only yourself. That's what some people fail to realize. It's because they don't understand that this self is not just you. This ain't just me talking, bro. This is not just me talking through this phone. So, have a beautiful day. With that being said, have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Have a beautiful day. I couldn't stress that enough. Go outside. Go hug a tree. That really helps, because nature, that's where we come from. Go hug a tree. If you want to meditate, if the weather's good where you are, go outside and do it. I don't want to be sitting here telling you what to do, though, so don't look at me as like, oh, you have to do what I'm saying. I'm just giving you advice, man. Everything I say on this channel, for the most part, this is coming from me. This is coming from me, man. And who am I? I am a beautiful, beautiful son, coming from the most beautiful, beautiful creator in the history of creations. So me spreading this message is through him, by him, and with him. So I just ask that you guys have a beautiful day.